Okay, so you've done a very interesting discovery. If I call this R1 and this R2, I know that R1 times R2 equals 1. Can I guess what R1 plus R2 equals? What happens when I sum them?
That would be 2A.
It's 2A. Yeah, and do you know what A is in this picture?
It doesn't seem like it. Because we don't really know the length.
That's right. We don't know what the numerical value is. But that's true. We don't know the numerical value. But do we know what it is? Not the number, but do we know anything about what A is?
That it's cosine of 72 degrees.
Very good. So A is cosine of 72 degrees. So the two roots here add up to cosine, 2 cosine of 72. The ones over here have the same property.
Except...
I'll call those S1 and S2 maybe. Just to, S1 times S2 is 1, and S1 plus S2 equals 2C, which is 2
cosine it'd be 144 degrees.
144 degrees, yeah.
Well...
So I have two pairs of roots here, and that suggests that this factors. Trying to figure out what to erase here.
This
yeah. Oops, sorry about that. So it suggests I've got two quadratics, x squared plus
b.
If I call this m, it would be x squared minus m, the sum.
The sum, yeah.
Minus m x plus 1, because the product is 1,
Right.
times x squared minus nx plus 1.
From that, yep.
That's what that is.
Okay.
Okay, so
We could use
let's
this
see.
to figure out what m and n are.
Yeah,
M is
2 cosine 72. So I'm doing a little sloppy here. Just didn't have enough room, as much room as I thought I had. M is 2 cosine of 72 degrees, and n equals 2 cosine 144 degrees.
Yep.
All right. Okay, cool. And so now we have room to multiply these out.
Yep.
So what happens when I multiply this polynomial out? What do I get?
So you get x, write it, x to the 4th.
Yeah, is that blue marker better? We're having marker issues. X to the 4th.
Not really, that's better.
Okay. Alright, well, we'll go with the black one.
X to the 4th minus nx cubed plus x squared
Okay.
minus mx cubed, so I'm just lining up the identical terms,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
plus mnx squared minus mx plus x squared minus nx plus 1.
Alright.
This equals x to the 4th minus n plus mx x cubed. Oh wait, there's a lot of room.
Yeah, you got plenty of room.
Plus mn plus 2 x squared minus m plus n x plus 1. And so these, from this we can get some equations for m and n together. So, you know that minus m plus n is 1. So, we can say that m plus n is minus 1.
Very good.
For this one, we know that mn plus 2 is 1.
Mn plus 2 is 1. Coefficient of x squared.
Mn is minus 1 as as well.
Okay, so we know
Yeah.
the sum is -1, and we know the product is -1. So what does that tell us?
So that means we could create another quadratic with these things.
Okay, and why don't you write that quadratic right here? What would that be?
That'd be x squared plus, that would be m plus nx mn, right? The roots would be m and n.
Well, almost. Wait, there's one little mistake in that quadratic. What is the sum of the roots?
-1.
Negative. Well, it's negative. The sum of the roots of x squared plus ax plus b. The sum of the roots is
A plus b. No, a.
no. Sum of the roots is not a. Remember, we had x minus r1 times x minus r2.
Some,
It relates to a, but it's not equal to a.
it was minus a.
It's minus a. So what is the sum of the roots here?
-1
So I'm going to get x squared
plus x.
plus x,
And then the product is just b.
b. So I
So-
get x squared plus x
-1.
minus 1. And this is my quadratic, whose roots are m and n.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
All right. So it's tricky to keep track of, but we got it now. So we're going to solve this quadratic equation now.
Okay.